So one thing that really surprises me about Claude AI is just how powerful it is when it comes to building and launching digital products. And in today's video, what I'm going to do is show you a few different ways that you can use Claude AI to help you build digital products, because most of you that's watching this video probably don't even realize its full potential. So as you can see, I'm on the Claude interface right now. When it comes to finding it, all you need to do is go over to Claude AI. And I've been using this now for the past few months, and in so many ways, I would say that it's potentially more powerful than ChatGPT. And I'm going to break it down step by step in today's video when it comes to showing you how I would use it for me to build out a completely brand new digital product store. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about, if we just take a look at this website over here, this is a site that's selling various different types of digital products, but they're mainly focused on spreadsheets. And as you can see, they've got all of these different categories. And I'm going to use this website as an inspiration when it comes to what I would do if I wanted to build a similar website, not necessarily just focused on spreadsheets, but I'm going to build a website that's selling spreadsheets, selling ebooks, and I'm going to build out all of these different digital products using Claude. So if I click into one of these different categories, let's click into this one. Okay, so as you can see, they've got this spreadsheet available. It helps people when it comes to their stock portfolios. And this brings me on to one of the most interesting ways that Claude is able to work, which is the fact that not only is it able to build out Excel and Google spreadsheets, but it's also able to replicate similar ones using just an image. Like for example, if I just take a screenshot of this spreadsheet just like this, and then go over to Claude, drag the image in there just like that, and come over here, I'm just going to enter this prompt that says, I need you to make a spreadsheet similar to this one, in the image, fully functional with formulas and charts. And bear in mind, it may not come back with the exact same spreadsheet, but it's going to come back with a high quality similar one. So what I'm going to do is just click on enter. And as we can see, it's already gone to work to start analyzing the image. It's already writing out the code for the Excel spreadsheet. And bear in mind that this spreadsheet, you're going to be able to download it directly onto your computer and package it up in a certain way where you can now list it on your website. So I'm going to wait for it to be done. And as soon as it has, I'm going to be back ASAP. And there we go, guys. It's now come back with a fully functional spreadsheet showing us a preview on the right-hand side over here. It's also giving us a preview of the different charts that's going to go into the spreadsheet. But what I'm going to do is just download it to my MacBook so that we could take a closer look. Okay, and here we have it. This is the spreadsheet right here. It's got all of these different sheets. It's automatically entered all of this placeholder text so that we can get an understanding of what the pie chart, the bar chart, and how all of the formulas are going to work as well. So I found this really interesting because not that many people know that Claude is able to do this. ChatGPT can do it. It's not the best at doing it, but it's able to do something similar. There's not that many AI tools that's able to build these different sellable spreadsheets. And the good thing about it is that you're going to be able to repeat this process over and over again when it comes to being able to build up a big portfolio of different options so that you can cross-sell, downsell, upsell, whatever you need to do when it comes to the website that you're going to build. And this actually brings me on to one of the next steps that you could take once you get to the point of finalizing the digital product that you're going to list for people to check out, which is to start the process of actually building your website. And I'm going to quickly do this before I move on to some of the other digital products that Claude is able to make, just so that we can do things in a step-by-step format. So as you guys already know, I'm going to be using Hostinger. I'm going to leave them linked down below. It's one of the best options when it comes to the AI website builder. And this is also the case for other people that have left reviews. So if you're someone that's new to using Hostinger, all you got to do is click on this. I would recommend using the business website builder. It's the most efficient one because you can build up to 50 different websites. You're going to be able to get a free domain, and it also comes with various different AI features that I'm going to show you as we move forward. So just make sure that when you get to this point, you come over here to coupon code, enter this one in because it's going to give you an additional discount. Now, I've already got an account, so what I'm going to do is just log into it. And I'm not going to bore you with how this works when it comes to building a website. All you got to do is enter a brand name and a short description, and Hostinger is going to be able to take care of the rest. So I'm going to quickly do that now. Then I'm going to go back over to Claude for it to build out the remainder of the digital products that I want to list on this site. So what I'm going to do is just enter a random brand name for demonstration purposes. I'm going to call it stocks and more. And I'm going to say that this website has the purpose of providing educational content about the stock market, and it will also offer digital products, e.g. ebooks and spreadsheets. If you're following along, just make sure that you tick this box over here that says add online store to my site so that you have all of the different checkout capabilities. So I'm just going to click on this and get the website built. Okay, perfect. So as we can see, the website is now built. This is the first draft, and it's a good point to work from because most of the work has been done. As you can see, this is a unique website that doesn't exist anywhere else. So I'm going to show you exactly what I will do to build out this entire site. Now, one of the first things that I need to do now that I've got the first spreadsheet made and I've tested it, I know that all the formulas work and I'm happy with it, is to make a main cover image. And the way that this can be done is by using this AI tool over here called Flow. Now, Flow, for those of you that haven't heard of it, is a Google AI product, and it's got Nano Banana built directly into it. And the reason why I'm using Nano Banana on Flow is because it's able to give you back a high quality image that's going to be in either 1, 2, or 4K quality. So to find it at the moment, you're just going to go over to labs.google/flow. And all you got to do is click on create with Flow. And literally for me to get a main cover image for the spreadsheet that I just made with Claude is to go over to the spreadsheet and get a screenshot. And by screenshot, I literally mean to take a image of the spreadsheet just like this. And then from there, you're now going to be able to drag and drop the spreadsheet directly into Flow. And all I'm going to do from this point is just enter this prompt. All I'm doing is telling Flow that I want it to make a main cover image. I want it to be on an iMac and I want it to have this name above it. You can pause the screen right now, take a look. I'm going to leave it on Nano Banana Pro and I'm going to leave everything as it is. And then I'm going to click on enter. And just like that, as you guys can see, it's now come back with these 2 different options that I'm going to be able to choose from. And I would say that this is really impressive because it's literally been able to put the image of the spreadsheet on the iMac exactly how it is without changing it. And everything else is high quality. And of course, I'm now going to be able to download any one of these using any one of these different quality options. And I'm going to come back to this image in a moment and I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to use it. But for now, I'm just going to go back onto Claude and I'm going to make the second digital product that most people don't even know that they can make with it, which is going to be a fully written ebook. So with this website that I've just built, let's say if I want to list a spreadsheet on it and I also want to list ebooks on it as well, I'm going to be able to use Claude to help me do that. So I'm going to make a completely random topic ebook. I'm just going to enter this prompt. What you would want to do initially when it comes to using Claude is to write out the outline for the book, but because I just want to get straight into it and I want it to write out the entire book, this is what I would enter. I'm just going to say, I want you to make an ebook about, and I'm just going to put the title of the ebook right there. I'm going to say that I want it to have 10 chapters and I want it to be for beginners that could be exported as a PDF document. Super simple prompt just to kind of illustrate how all of this works. And the main benefit to using Claude above the other AI tools is that Claude, I would say, is the best when it comes to long context writing. Most other AI tools tend to hallucinate, they tend to give misinformation, or they tend to forget the prompt that you initially entered. But this isn't the case with Claude. Most people use it when it comes to script writing, writing ebooks, and just doing things that require text. So I'm going to enter this prompt, click on the orange button, and straight away it's going to work to start writing out everything that's going to go into this ebook. It's going to structure everything. It's going to make sure that everything is well designed. And it may take about 5 minutes for it to complete because I did say 10 chapters. So as always, I'm going to wait for it to be done. And as soon as it's finished, I'm going to be back ASAP. Okay, guys, I'm back and here we have it. It seems to have done a decent job by the looks of it. It's got the table of context. It's got all of the different chapters. Everything is well written. Everything seems structured. And of course, it may have done a better job in terms of my own satisfaction if I gave it more details. But I just want to show you exactly how this works because this is something that I didn't even know that Claude is able to do. And what's really interesting is that tools like ChatGPT are not able to write ebooks to this quality. And these different ebooks can be sold. You can either list them as a lead magnet. It all depends on what you want to use it for. But right there, as you can see, in a few minutes, it was able to produce a 40-page ebook that I'm going to be able to download right now. But of course, before you do download it and you list it on your website, you want to read through it, make sure that you're happy with all the information. If there's any misinformation or you're not happy with anything, you're going to be able to come over here, update it, let it know to change a specific part before you start giving it out to people to start reading. But for demonstration purposes, let's assume that I've read it, I'm happy with it. What I'm now going to be able to do is go over to Flow, create the mockup image before I list it on my site. So I'm just going to click on this and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to enter this prompt. I'm going to tell it exactly what I want it to do. I've given it the name of the ebook and some other details. And then I'm just going to click on enter. And there we go. It's now come back with 2 different options that I'm going to be able to go with. And I'm just going to go with this one over here. So I'm just going to download it. Okay, so far so good. I've got 2 different digital products that I've been able to make in the time of you watching this video. So if I wanted to list them on this website, I'm going to be able to go back over to the editor. I can go over here to store on the left-hand side, click on products. First thing that I need to do is remove this placeholder product that Hostinger has put. So I'm just going to select it, click on delete. Then what I need to do is click on add product. It's going to give you all of these different options: physical, service, donation, gift card, appointment. But of course, what we're doing today and what we're going to be doing throughout this whole year is focusing on digital products. So I'm just going to select this. And with Hostinger's AI tool, all I need to do is drag and drop the images and it's going to be able to automatically pull the information so I don't have to fill out everything. So I'm just going to start off with the spreadsheet one. So I've just done that. All the information has now been populated. I'm just going to update the price. I'm going to put a random price. Let's just put this one over there. And this is where I'm going to drag and drop the actual spreadsheet that Claude gave me so that whenever people buy it, they're going to automatically receive a link from Hostinger, allowing them to download it. And now I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the ebook. And as soon as it's done, I'm just going to go back over to the website and show you some other ways that Claude is going to be able to help you. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Everything has now been added. The spreadsheet is available. The ebook is also available as well. Of course, I could update the image so that it's a bit more full screen, but I'm just trying to show you how all of this works just so that you get the point. But all of this now leads me onto a question that I'm sure most of you are thinking, which is, Sam, what you've shown us is amazing. The fact that we can build digital products using Claude and the fact that we can build a website using Hostinger's AI website builder. But now that we've done all of this, how exactly are we going to get traffic? And this is something that Claude is also going to be able to help out with as well. Because if I just jump onto it just like this, I'm going to enter this prompt and stick with me because everything I'm about to show you is going to make complete sense. So I'm just going to enter this prompt that says, what are the top 10 most searched web apps that would be perfect for this type of website that could also get ranked in Google? Because what most people don't realize that they can do with Claude is that they can build an app for completely free. It's going to give them a code that they can copy and paste onto their website for Hostinger to now use the AI SEO feature for the website to have a chance of being ranked in the Google search results. So what I'm doing here is just figuring out what are the top 10 apps for me to build. So let's see what it comes back with. Okay, perfect. So these are the different ones that it's come back with. But let's take a look at this one because this is one that I've used myself. So I'm just going to copy the name of it and I'm going to go over to Google. Okay, so it does seem like people have already started building this. It seems like a popular one. And all of these different sites are showing up in Google right now. But just because they're showing up, it doesn't mean that your one can't as well. For example, there's this one over here. I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like because I want to build something similar. So essentially it's something that people can use when they put in their initial investment amount, how long they're willing to wait for it to grow, how many years, the percentage, all of these different details. This is what I'm going to build for me to put on my website, for me to get this site ranked in the Google search results. So if we just go back over to Claude, I'm just going to type in this prompt that says, I want you to build a fully functional web app for this type of calculator for me to use on my website so that I can copy and paste the HTML code. Don't worry, it might sound a little bit complicated, but all you got to do is click on enter. And then what it's going to do is start writing out the entire code. And as always, it's not going to take any longer than maybe 1 to 2 minutes. And it seems like it's already done. So what I'm going to do is click on preview. And here we go. This is the calculator that it was able to build. But What I'm going to do first and foremost is just copy it. I should really test it out in Claude before I put it on the website, but I'm going to assume that it's working as it should. I'm just going to copy the entire code just like this. And then I'm going to go back over to my website. I'm going to click on editor. I'm going to come over here to pages because what I want to do is add a brand new page. So I'm going to click on pages. I'm going to click on add page. And then I'm just going to add a brief description of exactly what I'm doing. You can read it right there. I'm going to click on create page. And what Hosting is going to do is start writing out the unique content. It's going to get all of the images that's going to be perfect for this page. And as you can see, it's been able to build out the foundation of the page. But what I'm going to do is just add a section because I now need to add the code that we got from Claude. I'm going to click on element. I'm going to come over here to embedded code. I'm going to drag it in there like this. I'm going to make sure that it's centered. I'm going to click on edit code. I'm going to paste everything from Claude in there just like this. I'm going to click on embed code once again. And right there, as we can see, it's now come back with exactly what we asked for. So what I'm going to do is just quickly test it out to make sure that it's working as it should. Let me just type in some random figures. I'm going to put this monthly contribution is going to be around 500. The rate of return is going to be around 12%. The period is going to be around, let's say 10 years. I'm going to click on calculate growth. And right there, it's now come back with this interactive chart that's now on my website that's going to be able to run 24/7, and it's come back with a detailed breakdown of what the person is going to need to know based on what they enter. And the reason why this is really amazing is because if we just go back over to the editor, click on pages, then click on SEO, we can use the AI SEO assistant when it comes to giving this page the best chance of being able to rank on Google by inserting the necessary keywords, as you can see what I'm doing right now. And it's also going to show you a preview of what it's going to look like. But yeah, I would say that those are definitely some of the most interesting ways that you can use Claude when it comes to being able to help you with digital products. Of course, there's more that goes into it, but if you have the basic understanding of how it works, you're going to be able to apply it to your own situation. I do have more videos planned about Claude coming out over the next few days, and if you wanted me to release them ASAP, just put in the comments down below, do the Claude AI video and your specific location, and I'll be sure to get onto those videos as soon as possible. Don't forget to click the top link in the description down below when it comes to getting an understanding of the best step-by-step process to even build out a digital product store in the most efficient way with the help of AI. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made recently, where I break down some other traffic methods that will be suitable in addition to the one that I showed you in this video when it comes to increasing your visibility, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this because that video has already helped out so many people, and I'm sure if you're able to watch it from start to finish, it's also going to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.